Welcome to Santo Domingo. This is the Boulevard de los Héroes, the Heroes Boulevard, and it seems to be taken over by a rally protesting against the rich people and the privileges they had compared to the poor people here of Dominican Republic. The rich people who ride around in limousines and the poor people ride around on public transport, like the metro over here. That's what we're going to be doing today. Santo Domingo Metro is the only subway system in all of the Caribbean islands. Let's go check it out. With the metro actually, very clean, very modern. I think it only opened in like 2009, the first line, and the other one a little bit later. And it reminded me a lot of the Metro in Madrid. I think it must have been modelled on that, at least on the design of it. But this is the part I was really looking forward to. This is the teleférico, so the cable car. Check this out. Awesome! Hey. And I got it all to myself as well. Yes, this is the way to travel. So the day pass, which allows me to ride the metro and the cable car all day long, was 90 pesos, which is stupidly cheap. Oh, some lovely fresh air coming in through there. One thing I was really surprised about on the metro there was the amount of security on. There's someone on every carriage. Oh wow, this is proper Caribbean style. Wow, there's some really poor homes over there by the river. Down here too, you see all these tin roofs. I'm going over the river Osana. This is a whole different world to the colonial centre of Santo Domingo. Wow. coming up to our first station now, Tres Brazos, 3 arms. This is such a cool way to see the city. So as you can see, if you look over here, we're a long way from the big towers of the city now. And seeing it this way, you can see just how big the city is. I think the population is like 4 something million. I think it's the biggest city in the Caribbean, biggest in the Caribbean islands anyway. What's really impressive for me is just how quiet it is. It's like silent. Here's another river. This is like real jungle here. It's hard to say if the colour of that river is due to pollution or due to sediment. Could be both. Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish floating around in that river. It's the same on the beaches in Santo Domingo, unfortunately, just covered in plastic bottles and other garbage. There's a little duck swimming in it as well. It can't be good for it. I'm not sure where that talking is coming from or who's doing the talking or what they're saying. Dominican Spanish is very hard for me to understand. I imagine it's a bit like if a foreign person were to go to Jamaica and they had English as a second language and they tried to understand Jamaican patois. That's what I liken it to. I catch the odd word here and there, but it's very hard to understand when you hear Dominicans speaking amongst each other. Yeah, so here we go guys, it's starting to rain now. Oh, I'm going to have to close the windows. Here we go, check it out. just got really windy all of a sudden. I don't know if you can hear that. The cable car's got bumpy as well. But well, it's a bit odd, but we just had to change cable car at Sabana Perdida to continue the journey. It's really hammering it down now. Oh dear. I'm pleased to say it was just a passing shower. It's now stopped raining. I've got to say, I'm really impressed. I mean, this is the way to travel. This is beautiful. I'm really enjoying this. And the metro, like I say, was absolutely immaculate, really clean, and I felt really safe. Unlike certain other metros in North America that I won't mention, Los Angeles and San Francisco. Really impressed, and you can't beat the value for money. I think it was 95 Dominican pesos for the day. Alright, this is the end of the line, the Charles de Gaulle station, named after the famous French general. Alarm button there. I'm not sure, what would you do? Press the alarm and speak, and I mean, what could anyone do to come and save you? That'd be the problem, wouldn't it? If this malfunctions, what's going to happen? And look, this is dripping. There we are, Charles de Gaulle, end of the line. So as you can see here guys, the cable car's going over the traffic, and look how stressful the traffic is, how noisy and chaotic it is down here at street level. Far better up there. So I saw in another video guys, this is a bit of a sketchy neighbourhood, a bit of a rough one, so I'm still going to stop off here and have something to eat, and then we'll head back into town. Just found this little stop next to the station, lasagna, Russian salad, got 2 drinks, I'm really thirsty, and that's all come to the equivalent of £3.50. Well, it's totally bipolar weather again, guys. I have to say, very clean once again. These cabins, really nice. Every city should have one of these. You'll notice as well the cable cars are red, blue and white, the colours of the Dominican flag. To be fair, I'm not sure this is working in the UK because obviously in high winds these can't run, and it's quite windy quite a lot of the time in the UK. Having said that, this is the Caribbean and they have hurricanes here, so as you see guys, the writing, the design, the naming of the stations is very much the same style as Madrid Metro.
Eduardo Brito, cercana al puente Francisco del Rosario Sánchez. Conexión con teleférico de Santo Domingo.
must say I was very impressed by Santo Domingo Metro, and especially the cable car. It all seemed very clean, very modern, very cheap and very efficient. Lots of other public transport systems throughout the world could learn something from Santo Domingo. All right, I hope you enjoyed this little video. That's me signing out. See you next time.